How do I even know what's real? And do I, a person, even matter anymore? These are the questions that people are asking and that you have the ability to answer as a Catholic nonprofit, church, school, or business. So here are some ideas for video content that your audience is hungry to see. With the rise of AI, more like a takeover actually, a recent study is showing that 71% of consumers are concerned about trusting digital content. Trust, that's a key word here. The content that people want to see will build that trust. And that's a three-part process, all of which are totally things that Catholics can easily excel at. So your video content needs to be at least one of these three things, if not all three. It should be authentic. It needs to be individual-affirming. It needs to build relationships. What does that look like? Well, authentic content is genuine. It's relatable. It's not necessarily highly polished or scripted. People want to see the real human life behind your Catholic organization. We're talking about videos that capture the behind the scenes of your ministry. Think about Jesus' parables. They weren't high and mighty stories. They simply shared people's everyday experiences, like sowing seed, kneading dough, taking care of sheep, and used those to reveal the truth. So for schools, authentic content may actually mean allowing a student to take over the channel for the day and share the real experience of attending. For a church, this might be sharing the pastor's unusual hobby, or if he'd rather, sharing his process for writing homilies or the story behind one of his vestments. One of my favorite church topics is the seasonal decorations. Who puts them up? Where do they get them from? And how big of a ladder do they actually use? Go explore, take risks, peel back the curtain, and let your unique God-given humanity drive authenticity. Okay, so your content should also be individual-affirming. Right now, when in a matter of seconds, AIs can chew up and spit out sentences that seem like they're coming out of a human's mouth, it is so easy for your audience to forget that each human being is valuable, unique, irrepeatable, and that they themselves were made in the image and likeness of God. These are things that the Catholic Church has been saying for millennia. Today, you need to shout it all the louder. What does individual-affirming content look like? That means focus on people. Yes, you are an organization, but you are made up of people, and your audience needs to see those faces. So if you're creating that video about church decorations, talk to the decorator. Find out their story. Find out why they get up on that big ladder. You'll probably hear of an incredible journey with God. Talk to key people in your organization about their families, their backgrounds, or some everyday aspect of their lives. Then look around you and notice those people who are unnoticed, like the grandparents that are at every single basketball game, or the janitor who cleans up afterwards. These videos don't have to be long, so don't worry about finding a big, tear-jerking, Emmy-winning story. Just affirm the individual. Hold up an example so that your audience can see themselves in your videos. Finally, your video content should be relationship building. If you're authentic and if you affirm the individual, you are naturally opening up to your audience and giving them the opportunity to open up too. You can end your videos with a question about the viewer's own human experience. And you can also add questions to the social media posts too, and then respond to their answers and comments. If someone is engaging regularly, you can send a short direct message simply thanking them for being part of your mission. They just may respond back, and they will certainly continue to engage with and share your posts. Building relationships isn't just good for engagement, it's incredibly important for every Catholic organization's mission. Because God designed us humans in His image and likeness. He's a triune God, an eternal communion. So that means we're designed to be in relationship with each other, no matter what is happening in the digital world. For more mission-driven marketing tips like this one, subscribe to our newsletter at hundredfoldvideo.com and let us help you multiply your ministry.